Alright, what's up guys? This is Astro here and we are back with another Airmech cast. And this is just a game from the watch tab. I was told it was a good game. We are like a minute into this game already because the replay was just derping out. So I will try and rush through the introductions. But green team left side, Lostcreep Striker, DeadSkull Bomber. And their opponents are Magicunleashed and DrAlmighty, Saucer and Paladin and Saucer respectively. And I think a lot of people are saying that these guys are Smurfs, Magic and DrAlmighty, but I know for a fact that they are not. They're actually just new players who have recently joined the game, either new players or returning players, and they've gotten really good, really fast. I see Magic playing in queue all the time, DrAlmighty also playing a lot recently, getting a lot better. Both these players are actually getting a lot better really fast, so watch out on the power rankings. I think they're definitely probably top 40, top 30 players already. Still got a ways to go, but they're already putting up a serious competition. And as you can see, the map is Salt. This was a ranked game, and I heard it was pretty good. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a long game. But I heard there's a lot of action, there's a lot of pushes and stuff, so we'll see what happens. And it looks like DeadSkull in the Bomber already going for some harass on the red team, trying to take mid. Green team has actually already captured mid just with some creeps walking by, and looks like DrAlmighty was trying for a little bit of a cheese here. Didn't get much done. Will he go down for it? I don't think he will. Actually, he probably will. Oh, I think if he stayed a little bit longer, he might have got the neutralized, but wanted to go back. Magicunleashed trying to pick up the box, derping box mechanics. Not really the greatest. It takes like a second for you to be able to actually like pick it up after it spawns. But yeah, boxes spawn every 2 minutes on Salt on Duel. And it looks like Lostcreep and DeadSkull are just going to start ferrying over the post and trying to harass all the red team units over here. Red team already with artillery out, but they don't really have a lot of ground units to support that. And it looks like DrAlmighty did get a kill on Lostcreep, and there is a lot of Gemini stacked over here. So I think red team's plan is to do a bottom push, but DrAlmighty, ooh, using the ratchet to uncover the mines so he can abduct them. That is crazy. Oh, but he's going to go down for it. No, getting away with that blink. Super well played from DrAlmighty. But red team is pushing, and these mines are not armed yet. And DeadSkull is just bombing, but all the tanks are passing over their mines before they have a chance to arm. So these tanks are actually just going to hit this post, and this push is going all the way. Lostcreep does get finished on Magicunleashed, but the red units are here. This post is still green. They need to get the neutralized before green team can pull out more units from the queue. And the bombs, oh my god, the bomber bombs are doing so much damage. All these tanks are dead. There's no way. Even if they hold it, they need to spread out all the units. Otherwise, these tanks are just going to fry. Oh, they're burning. The tanks are being barbecued. No. Spread the units out. Spread the units out. Yes, Magicunleashed with the right idea, spreading the units out. All the green units here have been eliminated. They are throwing down some creeps to try and take this outpost, but not enough yet. And even DeadSkull bringing over some more tanks to support. All these tanks are low health, don't forget. And the majority of carbon team's units green team's units right now are over here on this side. And DeadSkull is still at it with the bombing, and the bombs are getting so much done. DeadSkull probably has so many unit kills to his name, and Lostcreep really low on health, needs to be careful and not get finished off there. Magic finally bringing in some creeps over here. Will it be enough to capture this outpost? It looks like 4 creeps are about to walk in right now. No green mechs in the area to stop this, and Magic does grab it, pulling out, what do they pull out? A Buster, 2 Gemini, 2 Seekers, another Gemini, another Seeker. Yeah, enough units to reinforce this. I think green team can hold this for now. Magic grabbing the 4-minute box. Wow, actually really on top of that. Going right at 4 minutes, 10 seconds out. So really good play from Magic to secure those credits, and even saving the Busters. Ooh, putting the low health Buster in the front, I don't really like to see that. Need to drop a unit and distract, I would think, or jump around with their mech. Only one Flacco there. A Hat getting the finish on DeadSkull, and as I say that, Magic doing exactly what I'm saying he needs to do right there, and is just going to hop around with his mech. While DrAlmighty micros up all of his units over here, and Lostcreep really low, needs to be careful not to die. And yeah, most of the Lostcreep does get finished off this here, but most of the green tanks over here are getting finished off. DeadSkull, he's doing a lot of work still with the bomber, but look at all the red team corpses over here. So a lot of units for red team also getting finished off, but green team just doesn't have any ground presence. A lot of these units are artillery and duckies and stuff, so not going to get too much damage done over there. But the bomber bombs, oh my god, the bomber bombs alone are keeping them in this fight. I think if DeadSkull wasn't bomber, this outpost would be well under red team's control, and they would have so many more units than they have right now. But that aside, green team throwing some creeps down from mid. DeadSkull getting finished off by DrAlmighty. Green team dying a lot here, and they do actually capture mid in the end. DrAlmighty trying for some abduct. Will he go down for it? Does get one abduct and gets away. Wow, great play by DrAlmighty. They're stealing a Longhorn and stealing away with his life, if you will. And looks like Magic notices that green team is stacking some units over here at mid. Probably want to put a little bit of defense over here so you're not susceptible to getting pushed. But I think they could start attacking this outpost. Literally nothing over here at this outpost. Nothing at the fort. They have a lot of units over here that they could be doing something with, I think. And Lostcreep with some butchers. What is he going to do with these butchers? There is a box on the field. Magic grabbing the 3rd box of the game. Magic, all 3 boxes for him. He does see the butcher drops over here. This outpost will go neutral, but the paladin and the hammer will clean up the rest of the butchers, I think. And Lostcreep just going to run away. Look, what is DrAlmighty doing? Looks like he's doing a little bit of harass over here, trying to get neutralized. Not getting too much done there. Magic will just recap this post in time and be okay. And what does green team have over here? Just some flackers and a few longhorns spreading out their units over here. Not a lot of the neutrals in the middle have been killed, so there is still that to deal with. DrAlmighty trying to place a buster in the perfect range. Does get caught in the act by Lostcreep, so not going to get too much done over there with that. DeadSkull just microing some units around. The game's pretty much hit kind of like a little bit of stalemate. Ooh, 2 grinders out on the field. I'd like to see red team do a push. I think do a push here or push to fort. There's literally nothing over here. Upkeep 26 to 58. Red team actually dominating green team right now. But they're a little reluctant to move out with their units, which is a mistake I see a lot of newer mid-tier players do a lot, is that you have a massive army and you notice that your opponent doesn't really have a massive army, but you're content to just sit there. And you want to keep your units doing something. You want to keep them constantly active, taking up space or threatening an outpost, forming lines, stuff like that. You don't want your units just huddled up, clumped around an outpost where they're not really doing too much. You see green team making a good use of their units over there, setting up a line to pick off some stray red units. DrAlmighty using a generator so he can get this abduct. Wow, what a creative play. I actually haven't seen anybody do that, and this is what I'm seeing. Like, a lot of these mid-tier players are really coming up with some cool ideas and some cool ways to use units. And Magicunleashed pushing in finally, but I think it was a little late. You probably should have pushed in when green team had like nothing over here, but now they have a sizable defense over here. DeadSkull is here with that bomber. You need a focus fire armor, or all your units are just going to get fried up like chicken. What is DrAlmighty doing over here? Moving up some busters, moving up the grinders. This is a kind of big threat over here. DrAlmighty needs to get away. Is going to blink away and be okay. But yeah, a lot of green units getting picked off over here by the busters and by the grinder and stuff. Lostcreep is going to land and behind the busters to get as much damage as he can. Probably want to save that grinder right now, I'd say. Will Magic get it? Yeah, Magic will save the grinder. Great micro from Magic. And yeah, still nothing at the green fort. I think red team could potentially do a push like this way, do some drops or something. Pretty much undefended. They have a lot of space and a lot of units to work with. They are actually upkeep cap right now, so I'd like to see some whoppers come out, but I don't know if either of them actually has whoppers. I assume in 2v2 somebody brings whoppers, but yeah, no whoppers going out. They've been upkeep cap for a little bit, but DrAlmighty floating almost 16k, and it looks like what is Magic doing? It looks like he's trying to do some follow commands, but does get spotted out by DeadSkull. So DeadSkull is just going to bomb that to smithereens. That's a problem when you're facing a bomber. It's really, really hard to do pushes because the bombs do so much damage. Look, all those units like half health already. Ooh, bomber actually very underrated mech, I would say, especially in 2v2. But I think if you're facing like a saucer and a paladin, bomber is very, very effective. But if you're facing like a helix striker or striker or something, bomber has a very hard time bombing anything. And oh, this push is actually going to mid, and that's a lot of units, but they're all so low because it's just the constant bombing runs by DeadSkull. And need to set these units on T to get this around. Need to get the neutralize on the outpost. I would say Magic going down, but Lostcreep also going down to, I don't know what he got killed by, but something killed him over there. And the red team units looks like they are going to finish off all the green stuff here, but they're all just so low, and the only thing left here are just like 5 like half health grinders, and these grinders are going to get finished off by the neutrals. That's crazy. DrAlmighty bringing in some creeps with his creep ability, and the red team is just going to cap mid off of that. So nice play, and whoppers do come out, it looks like, but green team, great job, aggressively microing up, pushing up, trying to take back their forward, and they are probably going to get this. There's like no red team units over here, and DrAlmighty just retreating with the heavy mind the whopper, saying, I will live again to fight another day. And butchers being dropped here, and the bombs are still going off. Oh my god, bomber bombs are doing so much. How many unit kills? I wish you could tell. How do you tell how many unit kills? Is that it? I guess that's how many builds. I don't know. But, dude, DeadSkull, just the bomber bombs have single-handedly thwarted a lot of Red Team's offensive efforts in this match. And DrAlmighty, ooh, Saucer Blink, able to get away from the double focus fire of the Striker and the Bomber there. And yeah, Red Team just recuperating. Ooh, Goliath, first Goliath out on the field. Both Red Team, actually everyone across the board can build Goliaths. So I'd like to see Green Team build some Goliaths too, but none on the field yet for Green Team, not on the field. So Goliaths may be the turning point. I don't know how many more DrAlmighty is building, and DrAlmighty spotting out these mines and moving the ratchets to take care of the mines. Dude, his awareness is actually kind of crazy, crazy good to see those mines and move the ratchets to disarm the mines so you can push later on potentially. And DeadSkull still bombing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe invest in some more AA, some more focus fire on the bomber for Red Team, because the bombs are doing work, and DeadSkull is just gonna bomb this little clump of units, and they're so tightly clumped. You want to spread out your units, especially when you're fighting a bomber like that. Oh, here he comes again. And yeah, Magic doing the right thing, spreading out. They're building ratchets to counter the bomber, and I think, okay, you want to have a few ratchets here and there, but ratchet spamming to counter bomber bombs is not going to be super effective, because ratchets themselves are very, very susceptible to bomber bombs, so they're not going to stay alive long enough to do the healing, you know. And another box out on the field, 12-minute box. DrAlmighty does see it, but he does not choose to grab it, instead choosing to abduct the T99, and Lostcreep will grab the box. Upkeep 35 to 79. Whoppers being almost fully socketed over there for the Red Team. Still got a few more to go. And yeah, just stacking the Goliaths over here at mid. Goliaths gonna fare a lot better versus the bomber bombs and the longhorns and stuff from before. And it looks like Red Team is pushing, but there is some defense for the Green Team over here. They have some stuff here that they can bring up to, and the Bomber's going to do a lot of work over here. Still just continuing with that circle bomb, and actually missing some bombs there, but we won't mention that. But this is a lot of green defense, not going to lie. This is a lot of green defense, and I don't think there's enough red units over here. They need to drop and distract, I think. They need to get the neutralize on the outpost if they want this push to be successful. Otherwise, I don't know how well this push is going to fare, especially with DrAlmighty getting killed by a flacker there, and DeadSkull just dropping with the bomber ultimate in the whirlwind and getting so much damage done. And yeah, all these Goliaths, oh, they're basically being sent to their death. Magic trying his best to stay alive, Q healing in his units, and he's just gonna get taken down with both red mechs out of the picture. All of these Goliaths and all of these red units are just being pushed to their suicide. And yeah, DrAlmighty trying to ferry this 200 health Goliath to the fort. It will get cleaned up soon. And I don't know about that push, dude. I think it needed to be supported a little bit better, or honestly just not pushed at all. They didn't really have any distract there. I would like to see like maybe some micro up, repositioning, some neutralizing of the outposts if you want that to be successful. But yeah, pushing into that many defensive Goliaths and both mechs in the area is not the best and brightest plan. And I think the Green Team going to use this as an opportunity to counterattack mid. And yeah, all of the defensive Goliaths that were used to wipe up Red Team's army just a few minutes or a few seconds ago are going to be pushed over here to mid. And I don't think Red Team has an answer for that. They're over here messing around on this outpost. They did manage to get a lot killed actually with this one Goliath. But they're going to lose mid pretty soon. And DrAlmighty trying to abduct this Goliath. Really get it actually. I'm very curious. And it looks like DeadSkull. Ooh. I thought he was going to let him abduct to get the kill, but oh yeah, DrAlmighty going down. I thought he would get that abduct off, but he didn't actually get it off. And actually going down, it turns out to, I didn't see who got the kill. I think it was Lostcreep, probably. Anyway, back to your standard split on mid and Magic. Oh, need to be careful. Oh, going down to Lostcreep again, getting focus fired. And good try there. Paladin is very, very tanky, but Striker also very, very DPS-y? I don't know. It does a lot of damage. So you gotta be careful there when you're trying to dogfight a Striker. And yeah, a lot of Red Team, their few units remaining are getting pretty much cleaned up over here. Green Team, for the first time, I would say, in this game, has an advantage because of that failed push from Red Team. And they've got 5 Goliaths and a few Flackers here at mid. That's a lot of units to do something with. And upkeep is 43 to 71, but I don't really know where that upkeep is for Red Team. Or 43 to 49 to 42. I don't know. Is it mines? I guess it's mines. Yes, just all of these mines. Because they have a lot of upkeep, but they don't have any units on the field. So I think all of that is just in mines. So green team probably could just push. I think, yeah, and that's what they need to be doing right there. Pushing with those 5 Goliaths. DrAlmighty does scout it immediately, but what can he really do about it? That's the question. He has something in Q. I don't know what he has in Q. Is pinging for his teammate Magic to come over. Magic does see it as well, so all the mechs are in this area. There are 2 defensive Goliaths down. A lot of level 4 creeps in this area. They can probably get this defense off if it's not well supported by green team. DeadSkull is here actually placing the units on hold command. Interesting. I would like to see like maybe a custom follow. You probably need to get them neutralized on that post. Ooh, switching them over here to capture or a custom follow over to this outpost. So good move by green team to switch those units over there. They saw the defense placed down over here, but a lot of red team units did get microed up over to this side, but I don't think it'll be enough to stop these Goliaths and Flackers coming in. And a lot of red team's units over here are getting just wiped out. And yeah, Magic needs to move that Goliath back, and I think green team will be able to capture this outpost pretty soon. DrAlmighty placing a Goliath over here. Okay, never mind, just moving it back. I thought he'd place it on this side or this side. Usually you want to try and keep this post neutral or keep fighting for it for as long as you can while you can build up units and do a counterattack, but kind of just giving up the post there to green team. And Lostcreep going down to DrAlmighty. Sorry, 1 second, I was tabbed out. So Lostcreep getting another kill in this game. A lot of kills for him on the striker. Let's see, 4 kills, but 3 deaths too. So a little better than a 1-to-1 ratio. Lostcreep or DeadSkull on the other hand, 2 deaths, no kills. Let's look at the rest of both the red team players are going negative in this game. So what does green team have going on here? I think they could probably afford to push to fort from this side. This is a move that I don't see a lot of players like. They tend to focus on this outpost very, very heavy, but name of the game, you know, just kill the fort. You do that, you win. So, but these units can also easily be repositioned. So maybe push to fort, switch to T, something like that to game your opponents. And it looks like DrAlmighty did manage to abduct a Whopper, but it cost him his life. So was it worth it? I don't know. Magic abusing this hammer over the hill to get a little bit of DPS, but he's only doing like 100 damage at a time. I don't think it's the most productive use of his time. Probably could just landed here and snipe this gen in the same amount of time with this like primary fire. So interesting mechanic. Did it get a lot done? No. Versus Goliath's probably not the best thing to try. And it looks like Magic is just carrying a Goliath over here. What does he have? What is he going to do with this? Ooh, placing it down to potentially snipe, but does get caught by both green mechs in the area. Butcher drops going down. Magic forced to move that Goliath back. And he's not going to get a lot done here. And some bombs going down. Looks like the push. Ooh, push to... Dude, I'm just a mind-reading wizard, dude. Everything I've said in this game has been called. And, yeah, green team just going to go over here and push to fort. And I don't think red team has a really good answer for it, especially since DrAlmighty is just at the fort doing some drops. And, oh, these infantry actually getting a decent amount of damage done. If that wasn't responded to, maybe. Or if they'd managed to cheese one of these posts, maybe. But, yeah, DrAlmighty abducting a generator, but they still haven't scouted this push, and just now Magicunleashed scouting the push and does notice, oh crap, I'm gonna lose the game soon if I don't start defending. Gonna move one Goliath over, probably needs to, okay, has a grinder and Q, a Goliath and a grinder. They need to move all these goalies back. Another grinder over here in defense, and this is a lot of Goliaths. Ooh, being switched to T? Okay, it looks like these Goliaths are being switched to capture. It has been spotted by both red mechs, so they do know that these units are on the move. They can reposition their units over here to this outpost, but oh, some command bingo going down over here. And it looks like DrAlmighty with some more fort drops. Level 4 creeps too in his cargo. Placing them on the corner. Does get caught out by Lostcreep though. Is going to get finished off probably soon. Meanwhile, this push has reached this outpost. And it's just being switched to attack fort again. But that's a lot of grinders from Magicunleashed to hide the Q. He has like 6 grinders here. And grinders are going to do a lot of work over here. But the Goliaths, yeah, the Goliaths are just getting shredded by the grinders because grinders are attacking the weak spot on the Goliaths. And a lot of Goliaths actually going down here. Wow. Grinders are doing a lot of work. Red team is being dominated, but green team is losing all of their army. A lot of upkeep being lost right there. That whole like push of Goliaths just got completely shredded. Some of them got microed back. But red team needs to recapture this outpost, I would say, if they want to have any chance at a comeback here. And Grinder Palooza going down over there. And DeadSkull just landing with the whirlwind, managing to clean up what units red team had left. So I think green team is going to be okay to hold this outpost. And red team, what is going on over here? It looks like this got neutralized. Magic still doing some DrAlmighty still doing some drops, really low on health. He hasn't been spotted by Lostcreep yet, I don't think. So did level up. He's just waiting there. I don't know what he's waiting for. More creep shops? I don't know. He's doing some sneaky stuff over there. Meanwhile, Magic is trying to get his outpost back. Yep, some more abduct going on, but I don't think this abduct is what he needs to be focusing on right now. I like the fort drops. Actually, green team fort health down to 50% just from these random drops that DrAlmighty is doing. And will he get the abduct on this Goliath over here? Ooh, he's probably gonna get killed, I think. Okay, he abducts the Goliath, but he dies for it. Weird play there. Weird decision making, but dude, red team needs to neutralize an outpost. This one, almost going down, but not quite. I guess getting scouted out by Lostcreep. So, and Magic trying his best with the grinders over here to make something work, but oh my god, the bomber is just so strong late game, and even a silo coming out. The silo actually just get finished off by the grinder, but they need to get a neutralize, otherwise their fort is just gonna get ticked down. And Magicunleashed does go down to Lostcreep again. Another kill for Lostcreep. Lostcreep 5 and 3 in this game. And DrAlmighty probably going to go down as well. And it looks like DeadSkull and DrAlmighty killing each other. Wow, that was really funny. And only 2 infantry in this post. Meanwhile, red team still being dominated. Imminent danger. 29 upkeep. Most of it in mines that are actually useless right now. But I think green team needs to, play some more infantry in the post. Red team needs to get the neutralize. And what is DrAlmighty doing? It looks like he's going for some fort drops, but caught in the act by DeadSkull and the bomber as well. So the creeps aren't going to get too much done because DeadSkull can just drop. But there's even some defense already at the fort, and he's just going for drops on the fortress. But red team getting dominated, so they're going to lose pretty soon. Magic realizes, I need to neutralize an outpost right now, but there's so much defense. There's so many bunker creeps. I don't think he's going to get this neutralized anytime soon. Probably, that even has sergeants and stuff in it. This is probably their best bet at neutralize, but I think red team going to lose this game right about now. Even Butcher's attacking the fortress. And, yeah, one more tick. That should be it. Looks like red team gonna lose out on this game. Magic and DrAlmighty are actually putting up a really good fight, and they just kind of messed up. They messed up in that one spot where they pushed into all of green team's units, and if they didn't do that, actually I think they would have won this game. They just needed to play a little bit smarter with their units, keep them alive, realize that they're playing against a bomber. But great fight, and a lot of improvement coming out from these players, especially since they're pretty new to the game and playing against DeadSkull and Lostcreep, who are both like top 20 players, right? But yeah, well played to DrAlmighty and Magicunleashed, and not giving up till the end too. But they had DeadSkull and Lostcreep on the ropes for a bit there. So great. I love to see new players join the game. And if you guys have more replays like this, please submit it in the replay form in the description, or DM me on Discord. Check out my stream on Twitch. We're streaming Airmech and other games probably soon. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.